Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Learning Music Theory. This week we're going to be looking at 7th. I'm also going to show applications of these 7th and which modes you can use them in. A 7th gets its name because it uses a 7th note in the scale. So if we use C major, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we add that to a triad using 1, 3, 5, and then we add that 7th, so 1, 3, 5, 7, we get this 7th chord. It's just a bit more colourful than normal triads. So now we know what a 7th is, let's look into the different types of 7ths. And it only seems fitting to go into a major 7th, as that's what we've just looked at there. So I'm going to break these down into the thirds, and that's how we'll identify each one. So to start off with, we've got a major third, and then we've got a minor third with 2 semitones in between, and then we've got a major third on the top. This chords are just quite a pretty chord, so if you want to make some relaxing music, it's quite good for that. For example, in Eric Sauter's Gymnopédie, it's just a very calming tone. You can use a major 7th in either C major, obviously, and also Lydian, because it's got that major chord and then this major 7th naturally below it. The next one we're going to look at is a minor 7th. That's when we start with a minor chord. So we've got minor third, a major third, and then a minor third. Or that flattened 7th. So I'll hear that now. This chord's used quite a lot in funk, so a good example for this is the first chord in Virtual Insanity. There's 2 modes that you can use a minor 7th, and that's Aeolian or minor, because it's got this minor chord, and then this minor 7th naturally in it. And you can also use it in Dorian, because again it's got this minor chord, and then this minor 7th at the end. The next chord we're going to look at is called a dominant 7th. This is where you've got a major chord, but then you've got a minor 7th. So we'll just work that out now in C major. So we've got this major third, minor third to make a major chord. Then we've got a minor 7th, or a minor third from the 5th. This is quite a bluesy chord, so you will hear it quite a lot in blues. I'll just play an example now. So all through that it's just using these dominant 7ths. Let's have a look at that now in G just so we can see it properly. So we've got this major chord, so major third and a minor third. And then we've got this minor 7th. And then we've got this minor 7th, so it's already in this cut. Then we've got this minor 7th that's already in Mixolydian. Now we're getting into the weirder 7ths. So the next one's just called a minor with a major 7th. There's no fancy name for it. But we'll just have a look now and see what's in it. So we've got a minor third, and then a major third to make this minor chord. Then we've got this major third up to the major 7th. There's no modes that this actually fits into, because there's 3 minor modes. There's Aeolian, but that has a minor 7th. There's Dorian, but that has a minor 7th. And there's Phrygian, but that has a minor 7th. But it works quite well as a transition chord if you're just wanting to move from minor to a minor 7th. So I'll just play a little example of that. So we've got this minor with a major 7th, and then this minor 7th. when it does work, it does sound really nice. The last one we're going to look at is a diminished seventh, and this is where we just stack minors on top of each other. So I'll do this in C again. So we've got this minor third, a minor third again, a minor third again, and then if we wanted to do another minor third, it just brings us back up to C. There's two uses of this. It sounds quite gothic, so it's used in like toccata and fugue, which you might not know the name of, but you'll recognise straight away. So that building up of chords just went up in the diminished seventh. I found that quite a good use for it is just to bridge the gap between two chords. So for example, so it was just in the middle there. You might recognise that from a popular cartoon. If you've been watching some of my other videos, you might be wondering why there's a diminished seventh, but there isn't an augmented seventh. We'll just run through that now and you'll see why it doesn't work. So we've got a major third, and then another major third. If we go up another major third from there, we just end up back at C. So that's the end of the cycle. You can only get up to 3 notes and then you're back up to yourself. And I think that's it for 7th. If you did like this video, please drop a like below. There's also my Facebook link down below. If you want to see more of my videos, there's some over here. And if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe over here. Right, cheers, bye. Right.